Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading for April the 18th through to the 25th, and it is going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And yeah, let's welcome in the Archangels, Ascendant Masters, light beings, spirit guides, our higher selves, and any animal, ancestral or dragon guides you feel resonant with, Taurus. Okay, let's see if something's going to jump here. Yep, Two of Wands. Right, Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, King of Cups. Some nice energies here at the moment, Taurus. Okay, we'll just grab that one off the top, which is the Four of Pentacles as well. Okay, so let's start with these. We've got the Two of Wands here for you and the Ace of Cups. So there's something about new potential here, something that's, has spiritual, creative, intuitive, or emotional potential. So it could even be, a relationship or something you're feeling really good about. Okay. And Two of Wands here, it's sort of like, it's looking like you're probably going to be moving into it, whatever that is. It's sort of signaling like a new path, or perhaps just sort of taking stock of things at the moment. And yeah, I think you might be moving into something that's maybe a creative art form or something spiritual. Maybe you're going to be doing more meditation or joining a meditation group or anything. It could be anything. Let's just grab a couple in here for the current energy. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so things are feeling pretty good at the moment. Yeah, and you're going through a consolidation or taking stock of things is kind of the energy, like consolidating something before moving forward. This is very much your energy at the moment, which is Seven of Pentacles. You're kind of doing the reflection, looking at maybe, your lifestyle generally, maybe looking at your income, your assets, looking at how you're feeling about things and how things are going. And Six of Pentacles is that you are sort of feeling fairly balanced with things at the moment. So, the energy and the time and attention that you're putting into things, you're getting sort of due return from that. So you're in an emotionally, practically sort of fulfilling and rewarding situation at the moment. The underlying theme you have here is that there's a lot of air here. So I think you are making some decisions here. You're definitely reflecting, Taurus, and you're also looking at perhaps, if this Ace of Cups is just generally something spiritual that you would like to do, it might not be anything specific, but maybe you are getting down to the underlying theme is that you're going to be making some specific decisions possibly about that. Because you have the King of Swords here, very analytical, air of air. And you also have the Knight of Swords. So a lot of curiosity, communication, putting yourself out there, making inquiries, maybe doing a bit of research, talking to people. And this is sort of like maybe using technology as well. The technology could be coming into it. And yeah, I think this is sort of all to do with around, how your life is going at the moment, and if you're looking to move, to blend or integrate something in that's new, and you're going to be figuring out how you can do that, when you'll do that, maybe if it costs you money, how you get the money for that, etc., etc. The general direction moving forward is interesting because it's sort of a King of Cups here, and the Four of Pentacles, but I think the King of Cups is sort of alluding to the Ace of Cups there. But there's this energy of boredom. So this could be what you are addressing. Maybe you've been a bit bored lately and you are kind of going to be addressing that by moving into something that's emotionally fulfilling, creative, intuitive, spiritual. And maybe you're looking to add, some, not saying your life's not meaningful at the moment, Taurus, but maybe you're looking to tweak that or add another layer of depth and meaning into your life, which is really awesome. And yeah, I kind of like this King of Cups because there's a little dragon here. So it's like, maybe, doing some inner child work as well, which sort of has to do with your have to do with your creativity, accessing your inner creativity. I think in the name of, making things a bit more interesting. But actually, let's rewind 1 second. The Four of Pentacles also talks about being present. So I think maybe this is going to be the part of the general direction is that you're going to be coming into more presence with yourself and with your spiritual, possibly with your spirit guides, okay? And more present with your creativity, your intuition, your spirituality. And perhaps sort of extending the gratitude for that as well. For some reason that's okay. I interpreted that as the Four of Cups for some reason. Four of Pentacles is actually different, sorry. But yeah, so we're talking about, that coming into present and, just sort of really holding space for yourself, having this beautiful gratitude feeling and sort of, extending into your creativity a little more, and spirituality is what I'm getting from that. Let's have a look at an outcome or two and maybe a challenge. Spirit. We're just going to grab off the top. The Magician is your outcome. That is a pretty good outcome. Six of Pentacles again. Interesting. So you've got here the Magician in your outcome and the Five of Wands. So it could mean that I think you're going to be, as we've said, if you're extending out into your creativity and spirituality, you may be going to be accessing some other elements within yourself here, perhaps, like the water element, maybe the earth element. Maybe you're going to be, doing lots of grounding and sort of really bringing your energy down. And I think in amongst that, maybe there's going to be other people that help you to do that, or maybe you will be joining a group, or this could actually be talking about the other things in your life, potentially, Taurus, that could be competing for your attention. So it might be that you're wanting to step into a new path or do something creative or spiritual for yourself here. But there could also be maybe some inner conflicts or people around you that could possibly challenge that. But I feel like you're going to be able to overcome that challenge because you've got this Magician card here. So you're very resourceful and you've got all the elements at your disposal, basically, okay? Now, I mentioned that the Five was a challenge, but I think if we're talking about that as an outcome, it's like you're kind of going to be honing skills and fine-tuning things as you go along. These two cards are in the position of your challenge, which is, interestingly enough, the Six of Pentacles. So, and this is the Page of Wands. So your passion. So you may, it could be challenging, and we'll get some spirit guidance in a moment. It could be challenging for you to find a nice balance for your spiritual passions with other aspects of your life. But let's get some spirit guidance now. This could also represent a young person, maybe a son or a daughter or someone who has lots of enthusiasm, but it can also represent a friend energy. So someone that has a lot of warm feelings towards you may actually be going to help you out. Or it may be that there may be something challenging about their energy. So, yeah. And it might not necessarily in a bad way, okay. It could just be that, you know, it could literally be that perhaps there's someone younger than yourself that you're going to provide some financial assistance to, or some, for example, something like that. Okay. Let's have a look at some spirit guidance now for Taurus. Right, we'll grab 3 here. Queen of Pentacles, nice. Knight of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. Yeah, so your Queen of Cups here, Taurus, is really nurturing. Okay, so Spirit's saying look after your health, make sure you ground, spend time in nature, and, you know, and sort of be present. This is Earth as well, but, you know, that stability, stable sort of feeling of being on the Earth and being connected. Nurturing, so activating your divine feminine, but also bringing in that water element, okay, as well, which is what you're doing here with your Ace of Cups at the start. Okay, this is a new path, new potential, something that you're moving into. And yeah, this could also represent someone close to you that is nurturing and supportive. Okay, maybe a family or friend, family member or friend. Here we have the Knight of Cups. Once again, could be talking about someone that's going to, I guess, have a romantic interest in you, or possibly just a very caring friend as well. But it might also be that this is Spirit's way of saying for you to, you know, don't forget about yourself, you know, like treat yourself. I mean, if you are helping other people here and it becomes a challenge at times, then don't forget to look after yourself, okay? 2 of Swords is that you are probably going to be going within, or Spirit saying you will need to go within to really look at the 2 sides of your life, maybe, you know, what you normally do, and as well as this other thing that you're wanting to bring in, which is your spirituality and creativity. And to, you know, appeal to your higher consciousness. So birds are higher consciousness. So doing some meditation and going into that, your higher wisdom self, to really, I guess, carve a path forward so that you can, you know, activate your inner resources here, and so that you can be this general direction moving forward, which is, you know, you holding space for yourself and being present. These are really nice energies together, actually. Okay. Really peaceful, loving, very connected, and yeah, caring as well, because you've got that king energy, that space holding energy, Taurus. Okay. And don't forget also the underlying theme is that you are going to be activating your intelligence, your logic, your reasoning, and your ability to maybe use technology. You're going to be talking to people, communicating. Maybe you're going to be doing some writing. You know, there's a whole lot of, you know, communication. So if you think of throat chakra, so anything to do with, you know, speaking, communicating, expressing out. Okay, Taurus is going to be some of that as well. Right, let's actually look at the bottoms of the decks first, and then we'll grab you a Lemurian Star Child Oracle. Beautiful, Knight of Cups again. So yes, very much so. Spirit's saying, you know, do the self-care and yeah, really honour and acknowledge that you're a creative, intuitive, spiritual, emotional being, Taurus, and that it's okay for you to activate those aspects of yourself. Yeah, 4 of Wands. Time to raise the frequency, okay, lift the mood. 4 of Wands is very much about that. And I think it also is saying that you're going to be successful and there's going to be some happy times coming for you, Taurus, which is awesome. And here we have the Lovers. Yeah, there's a lot of love in the house right now for you, okay? This is love for yourself. Spirit has your back. You have, you know, Spirit cares, extends unconditional love towards you as well. And, you know, like we said, there could be, you know, a lot of caring people around you, and also perhaps possibly someone who's interested in you romantically as well. And here we have the Moon. So, yeah, and this is simply, you know, Taurus, that you're really working out now. This is also the water element, okay? You're really working out what is true for you, what rings true for you emotionally, creatively, spiritually, okay? And using your intuition, also looking at your subconscious, which I feel that could be what you're doing here. Maybe you are going to be going into that realm of, maybe there's the moon card, I always feel, is like, for some reason it's got a bit of a psychological feel about it, because it sort of goes into the subconscious. So maybe you're going to be you know, possibly studying something in that area, or going into that aspect of yourself, maybe looking at your dreams and things like that. Let's grab a, you know, that can be part of that creativity, intuition as well. Let's grab a Lemurian Star Child Oracle. This is like 100 odd cards in this deck, I think. So we'll just do that a couple of times and grab one off the top here for you, Taurus. Beyond cycles. It says, find and embrace yourself, new direction, releasing old patterns. Wow, that is cool. That's a dragon there. So I think with this Two of Wands, sorry, there's a new path. So you're sort of on the brink of sort of stepping into doing things in a new way, integrating things in a new way, okay? And probably accessing different parts of yourself. As we expand in consciousness, this is what's happening with our souls. We are kind of branching out into other parts of our, you know, our psyche, our consciousness, okay? Find and embrace yourself, new direction, releasing old patterns. Yeah, I just had to read that again. New direction, yep, embrace yourself. Yep, this self-love, that's what Spirit was saying here as well, Taurus. And your new direction, and releasing old patterns too. And that could be what the moon is talking about here with the subconscious. That could be about the old patterns that you're releasing as well. So there we have it, Taurus. I think we might wrap it up there. I hope that's been helpful. Look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.